everyone, I'm Matt.
I'm Desiree.
And we're bringing you this week's Rising Tide West Coast Swing Guide.
We are back with Jigsaw July 2025, our Rising Tide West Coast Swing series, where we help you stop dancing pattern, to reset to pattern, and help you build fun sequences with moves that work really well together. So for this guide, we are practicing our work with passes, and we're giving you 3.5 passes stitched together in a sequence that you can practice dancing. So let's show you our 3.5 passes and then break it down and follow.
1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3.
All right.
Breaking this down for our leaders. So we are starting out with a turn from our left to left hand hold. This is going to feel for you more like an outside turn. Part of why I wanted to include this and just the fun little hand changes is just to get us used to using different hands with patterns that we already know. So we all know an outside turn for the most part, but we may or may not do it from this hand hold. One thing really to consider for leaders is that this is going sort of more against the follower's shoulder. So I want to be a little bit gentler with that turn. If we were going with the follower's shoulder a little bit more in that opposite direction, we could maybe put a little bit more energy into it. Since this is against the follower, we want to be nice and light here on this turn. 3 and 4. As I scoot in 5 and 6 to close, I'm kind of doing like a little ripple with my hand to swim in. 5 and 6. I can hold this hand for now, but before I really get into the turn, I want to let go. 1, prep, then up and over, 3 and 4. Here's where we have that rock and go. So I need to get Desiree to go back and then come forward as I get myself prepared to turn back and forward. See, I'm winding up here. Right hand is behind my back. As I spin, I'm tossing it behind my back for 3 and 4, 5 and 6. Last move kind of feels like an accelerated underarm turn where I'm turning my back to the slot. 1, 2, and tossing to my head.
So that we're in a shadow position where I am the leader shadow for a change. So for followers, I really want us to think about the body mechanic that goes into these moves, because the first 3 before the 3.5 are really about being able to follow those subtle leads, those lighter leads that Matt was talking about on both sides of our body. So I'm going to practice this by taking a hand, I don't care which hand. The leader's going to practice prepping me one side to the other. And we can just do that over and over again, practicing getting that lead, keeping our frame, shoulders up, back, and down. And notice that as Matt preps me on one side, that 1 foot steps, but the body remains kind of behind. We want to delay the action of that body so we don't get ahead of the lead. So as we break down this move, remember the subtle preps. Practice that with your practice partners and get really good at that. The next thing is that we're going to really want to focus on expansion of the frame on count 2, because all of these turns happen on count 2, and then release of the frame into the spin. So I'll show you that. There's an expansion here into a release. If we continue on with the pattern, there's another expansion here into the release. And finally, in this rock and go, expansion here where the natural 2 of the movement would be. And so we want to think about that. Final thing is we want to think about getting into our left side and really changing our weight through our anchors. So we're anchoring here on the left side. Even for that rock and go, I'm thinking about trying to anchor, and then finally we end up on the left side here, going into that 0.5, the 3.5 passes. 1, 2, it's that subtle lead. As the arm comes up, that sets me in place, so followers think expanding here and staying in place, not traveling the slot, and then we're going to push off of this right foot onto this left foot for the shadow position.
That was your guide. Thank you everyone for tuning in. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our Facebook page, and check out our website and online store. Links in the description.
Bye.